That's 6 spare. Phew, yeah, that was a bit refreshing.
Yeah, good work, just that 1 6 spare for Badr Al-Sheikh, otherwise a blemish 3 scorecard. Now, it's another concerning situation because Darren Cundy made the adjustment, didn't work, and he's got to match his opponent and get back in that pocket, and that's exactly what he does. So both players showing just how well they can deal with the changing conditions out here on this single lane.
Badr Al-Sheikh holds the 1-pin lead going into frame 8. A classic strike here from Darren Cundy. What a beautiful smooth style. Lays that ball on the lane. It looks absolutely perfect. Really great style. Yeah. Well coached Mario. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that.
Back to the A game for both players. And still just that 1 pin in it. Who's your money on? Badr Al-Sheikh. Oh, just a touch high on that head pin, but he got the reaction that he was looking for from the pins.
Certainly an adjustment from the last shot. A lot tighter inside. Played it straighter down the lane. Didn't get to those outside boards. Finishes hard, high on the head pin, and trips the 4-9 split. How about that? Makes it 3 strikes in a row. Pretty fortunate.
Yeah, he'll take that for his 3rd turkey of the game.
Yeah, you have to take these little bits of luck when they turn up, especially if you're on 2 strikes in a row. It makes 3. Another turkey. Pacing 276, both players. Oh, that would be a finish, wouldn't it?
Cundy's got to match him. The crowd now silent. Oh, but not until they realised just how good that ball was from Darren Cundy. I'll tell you what, Cass, I think this is quite an English approach to it all, but Darren being the 2nd player to go in this 2nd game, every time he gets up to bowl, my immediate thought is, I wonder if he can match Badr. And I just think if we were from the States, we'd be thinking, come on, put them all over, put the pressure on.
Absolutely, Simon, yeah. Darren's last shot was identical to Badr's, over exactly the same mark on the lane, got the same result, and these two are neck and neck in this game. Darren, that 1 pin behind, so if they all strike out, Darren's unfortunately going to lose by a pin. And Badr's not going to stop because he's got the messenger, and that's such an important shot, and doesn't he know it?
Bit of relief in that celebration from Badr Al-Sheikh. I think both players, as this game has gone on, both players have looked more and more nervous. It's really come home to roost now just how important the closing phase of this match is going to be. And both players just dropping the tempo, the revs, the speed on the ball, and getting back to that perfect game.
That was such an important shot. Tripped the 4-9 for a strike in frame 8. Ripped the rack with a messenger on the Tenpin on frame 9 to make 4 strikes in a row, setting himself up for the win. What can Darren do? He's got to stay with him.
Oh, well, he was lucky to make sure he didn't leave the split, but that's put Cundy under some serious pressure.
Absolutely has.
And it's opened the door for Badr Al-Sheikh. The foundation frame, not a good one for Cundy, needs to spare. And he needs to hope for something to happen to his opponent, really.
Well, Badr is so locked into this 1-3 pocket on this lane. Just one glitch during the game. This is pretty unfortunate here for Darren. 7-10 pin standing up. Loses the 10, but it can only be a spare at the most. It's going to send his score backwards. And there will be daylight between them. And it's the foundation frame already, frame 9. So with 1 frame to go.
So he puts it away, but the game now is very much in the hands of Badr Al-Sheikh. And the Saudi player just taking his time to get out the seat, and I think that shows you he's ready now to close the deal. But he wants to do it on his own terms, so careful preparation from this 19-year-old.
22 pins is the difference. If he keeps the ball on the lane, he's into the quarterfinals and a showdown with Jason Belmonte.
Well, both players bowling so well. It was going to be a mistake that separated the two, and it wasn't even a big mistake, just a costly one.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't be too nervous, Badr. Just keep it in play. There's your winner.
Did more than keep it in play. Demolishes the pins, and that should put him through to the quarterfinals against Jason Belmonte. Oh, frustration again for one of the English bowlers. Sarah Glover losing out to Chris Barnes in the first match of this year's tournament. And it looks as if Darren Cundy now will be going out in the first round in his debut. But also another debutant, his opponent. Badr Sheikh will be going through, and the frustration clear in Darren's face.
Yeah, Badr's actually upped his rev per minute rate. And that seems to be just the difference in ripping his pins out. Again there you see, light in the pocket, but he's got enough rotation on the ball to kick all 10 pins out. And he's going to be 276 with one more strike. It'll be the highest game of the tournament so far.
So he's posting his intentions nice and clearly. Well, we haven't had a single game so far in this tournament that has produced poor scoring. Everybody has posted something decent.
Change of ball and 8 pins on the last game, and victory for Badr Sheikh, now from Saudi Arabia. What a great score.
Now this, Cass, I've always felt probably the toughest part of Tenpin bowling, the fact that you've got to come out and deliver those last balls. Badr Sheikh with a terrific score, 274. He'll be delighted with that in the second game, as you say, the highest score of the tournament so far, and a good total aggregate. But Darren Cundy now has to do the decent thing, deliver these, give the crowd something to remember him by.
Well, unfortunately, he's probably going to go out on the highest losing score. The crowd will remember him. He's such a smooth star. What a great bowler.
Well, that's the way the draw goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles at this World Tenpin Masters. It is very cruel sometimes.
There's no hiding places for any of the players. There's no easy matches. And Darren's going to shoot about 470, and unfortunately be on the losing end of the game. But he's shown his wares. We know what he can do, and I'm sure he's got a great international future. Top 10-pin bowler. Absolute classic shot. Earns himself one more ball in the 10th frame before he signs off. Only 255 with another strike. Potential score 472. 236 average, and he's going to lose. That's the sort of standard that's been set here at the World Tenpin Masters this year.
That is frightening.
Can hold his head up high, can Darren. Finishes in great style. Fantastic game of 255.
Classy stuff, and he's just been involved in a world-class game. It's Badr Sheikh, though, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia that comes through this match. Darren Cundy of England couldn't quite match him. 492 to the winner against Darren Cundy's 472. It's Badr Sheikh that will progress to the quarter-finals.
Badr Sheikh has won his match and will now join the rest of our pros in the quarter-finals. Next time, World Cup winner Michael Schmidt and former Asian ranked #1 Alex Liu will make some bumps and jumps in an effort to earn their place in the next round. Join us again for more exciting gameplay on the partypoker.net World Tenpin Masters.